A celebration years in the making is happening in Dauphin County as the Keystone 10 Million Trees Partnership prepares to plant its 10 millionth tree.
The initiative started with the goal of improving waterways across Pennsylvania, and now, after help from thousands of volunteers and more than 320 partner organizations, they have hit that huge milestone.
Fox 43's Natalie Caranda is live in Hummelstown before the celebration begins. Good morning, Natalie.
Yeah, good morning, guys. When you start listing off all those numbers, the thousands of hands that helped make all of this happen and all those organizations as well, it's pretty impressive. And I'm actually standing right next to this milestone for this whole initiative that's been happening since 2018. So 8 years to get to tree number 10 million across Pennsylvania to protect the waterways around here. And we are in Hummelstown, and we're also joined by Mayor of Hummelstown, who I'm going to let take it away first. And first things first, I just want to ask you, how does it feel to have such a big thing that's been going on since 2018? It's ending here. This is the finish line we're looking at right behind us here.
Yeah, well, it's huge for Hummelstown for one, and like I was saying earlier, the tree could be planted anywhere in the Keystone State, yet it's right here in the borough, right in our major park. It couldn't be any better. The day will be great.
And you said it could have been planted anywhere. And that brings me to Julia, who's with the Chesapeake Bay Foundation. Now, Julia, all of these trees, they've been planted all across the area. Tell me a little bit more about it.
So we have over 320 partner organizations all around the state of Pennsylvania that have been part of this effort over the last 8 years. And we are just so excited to be able to plant this final tree, the 10 millionth tree, here in the Chesapeake Bay watershed.
And also, we do have some video playing right now of the milestone just 4 years ago, back in 2022. That video shows when you hit your 5 millionth milestone. And now, just 4 years later, you're here, finally at the finish line.
Yes, and it's incredible. If you're looking at that video, you can see we're out in a field. We're working in agricultural spaces, and it just shows the depth and the breadth of this program, that it's not just for agricultural lands, although that's really important, but it's also for local communities, and our local partners have been so important to this work, and also the volunteers at the local level putting those trees in the ground.
Now, I wanted to ask, why Hummelstown? Why did this 10 millionth tree land in Hummelstown?
Well, I think for one, it shows there used to be a tree right here, and that tree was taken down. It was past its life. And so it was very appropriate to plant a new tree in the place of the old tree. So it works out good. We're very happy to have the tree here.
Well, Julia, talk to me about, what it's also been like, why Hummelstown, but the thousands of people that have helped you guys also get to this point, including right here.
Well, as the mayor shared, it's very important that we not only plant new trees in all the right places, but also that we're replacing trees. That's part of the work that we're doing. It wasn't just to plant 10 million trees. It was to make sure they thrive and continue to serve our environment. And so Hummelstown has been working tirelessly on their tree initiatives. Their Shade Tree Commission has been very active in making sure that as trees are needed to be replaced, they're doing those assessments, they're doing that hard work to make sure that they're providing not only the benefits to the environment, but also to the community at large.
Well, Julia and Mayor, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm excited to spend the rest of the morning with you talking about the celebrations. But like we were just talking about, this is that big tree. I'm kind of looking at it like a trophy right now. This is the finish line. It is a white oak tree. They also mentioned to me a little bit ago how this one is a little bit bigger than the normal tree. It takes about 15 to 30 minutes for the groups to come in to volunteer to put those trees in on average. But this one is a little bit bigger for that big milestone that they are celebrating. 10 million trees across Pennsylvania in 8 years. Jackie and Alex, it's pretty incredible.
Natalie, we've been following this story for a while, so I can't believe they're already at 10 million, but amazing to see. And we're going to let you make like a tree and leave just for a little bit, because we need you back here to tell us more about the celebration in the next hour.